So nice. Well, my name is Edgar Wafula. I am the Group Chief Executive Officer at the institution. Uh, basically, uh, our institution is a social service institution approved under Social Assistance Act number 24 of January 2013 by the laws of the Republic of Kenya. That is under the parent Ministry of Labor and Social Protection. The Ministry of Labor and Social Protection came into existence following the Executive Order number 1 of 2018, where the Government of the Republic of Kenya reorganized the Ministry of East Africa Community, Labor and Social Services to the Ministry of East Africa Community and Regional Development and the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection in accordance with the law. The portfolio responsibilities of the Ministry of Labor and Social Protection includes, registration of institutions such as ours, and that's where we gain our constitutional legality and the statutory requirements to operate in the Republic of Kenya. Our institution was founded or established with a primary objective of advancing the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals and with a primary goal of obtaining the main agenda of social protection in the Republic of Kenya, which is to reduce poverty and vulnerability by promoting efficient labor markets, diminishing people's exposure to risks such as sickness, disability, and old age, and enable them to manage socio-economic challenges such as hunger. In the Republic of Kenya, social protection has existed in various versions, including programs and initiatives established in the year 1963, just after independence. However, some of these schemes tended to be established in an organized manner. I wish to draw attention to a meeting convened by African Union in Livingstone, Zambia in the year 2006. The government of the Republic of Kenya, led by the late Emilio Mwai Kibaki by that time, established a national social protection framework known as Kenya National Social Protection Policy, thereafter in 2011, signed by Honorable Dr. Naomi Shaban, MP by then, who was the Minister for Gender, Children and Social Service, to come up with a framework that is likely to change the lives of people and to establish such synergy that is likely to support those who cannot support themselves as provided for under the Social Protection Act, which asserts the right for every Kenyan, you and I, to social security and binds the state, which is Kenya, to provide appropriate social security to persons unable to support themselves and their dependents. This is clearly stated in Article 43.3 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010, which is our new constitution in the Republic of Kenya, now having existed over a decade. Our role at the institution, we came to a realization that it is not possible to provide support to all the 54 million Kenyans and even the members of the world, and we came to a resolution that we are going to play a critical role through venture leadership and training, where we are going to tackle such thematic concerns as raising awareness to youths who are preferably vulnerable but able-bodied, who are bright and are able to manage their ventures as directors and executives. So the role of our institution is to come up with a framework of selection where we identify bright members of our society who are likely to lead their ventures by becoming their executives and the directors of that particular venture. What do we do? What we'll do immediately during the selection process, we'll see that this particular person, this particular youth, is likely to be trained and become an executive and director of his venture. So what do? We subject that person to a venture leadership program where we identify the thematic sector that the youth is passionate his specialized and his expertise are. And what we do is that we liaise with the government ministries and regulators in that particular area of specialization. We do the IP registration, we do the the registration of that particular name. We go ahead and uh, register that particular venture. We train that person on digital marketing so that he can or she can market his or her products. We also do what is known as a mentorship workshop, so that by the end of 6 months this particular youth is able to gain traction, is able to be supported in raising funds, and at the end of the day, the person concerned can become independent, economically independent, and decision maker member of the society. Through that, we'll be able to tackle as many challenges of poverty and hunger as possible. That is briefly about our institution.